God, am I ever gonna get a catchphrase?
Why do you need one?
I don't know. This is 2-5, everybody. It's Mike and Cam. Cam's here this time. Yay.
I'm back.
Yeah. What up, bitch?
Nothing.
No.
It's like, I don't know.
I've been watching a lot of Red Letter Media, and like my swearing has gone off the charts since then. Like,
Yeah.
it's infectious.
It
Fuck
is.
you.
Have a good day. Fuck you. It's
Fuck
like,
you.
it's like
You fuck.
like,
The
oh,
video I
shit.
showed you.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like.
I like that intro. Half in the bag.
Half in the bag. Fuck movies.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's good. It changes a lot too. It's dynamic, but
Yeah.
I think the classic one is fuck movies. So, which is a good motto. Because honestly, fuck movies. First,
Both figuratively and literally.
no, I'm not gonna fuck a movie. I don't know what you do with movies, but I don't slit my little pinky through the CD hole
I do that all the time.
and make it look like a weird satellite dish.
Like an off, like weird story I have about satellite dish.
No, I'm talking about catchphrases. No, go ahead.
Oh no! Oh, sorry, shit. I had when I was in middle school, there was like a group of people in my class I had, and they had told me.
You can call them queers. It's okay. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, then that would be like my friends, because anyway, they had I
can say that word. I am queer.
I needed something from somebody over there, like from another part of the room that I had never talked to.
And you're like, hey, you bitch.
And I had asked, like, hey, do you guys know him? What's his name? Like, I asked the group next to me, like, what his name was.
Yeah.
And they said, like, oh, his nickname is just Satellite Dish. And I was like, me being my naive self, I was like, all right, sure. And I was just like,
Yo,
hey.
SD.
I was like, you're Satellite Dish, right? And he got fucking pissed. And he started yelling at me, and he had to leave the classroom. I was really scared. I thought he was going to beat me up.
Why is he called satellite dish?
Because he had really big ears.
Oh.
And they were making fun of him. And I did not know that. I thought that they were genuinely his friend.
His nickname's SD.
I mean, like, this is a common name, but his name was Brandon.
Oh.
So I felt really bad afterwards.
Brandon,
yeah, it was like a weird
satellite
thing.
dish.
Like a
Brandon.
fucking sauce on my shirt.
Nice, dude. You want to tell the podcast that?
I didn't. Whatever. Yeah, sure. We had
He's a
fucking
saucy boy.
chicken nuggets.
Yeah, we had some
beforehand.
chicken because we finished watching Bandits, which god awful movie. Like the payoff is, I said at the end of the movie, that movie needs a fucking editor to come in and clean up
Yeah.
because there's just a lot of nothing that happens.
Like the metaphor. Okay. This is a weird metaphor, but I'm going to use it.
Okay, I'll allow it.
It's like
So you better
sometimes
be going somewhere with this.
watching that movie is like sometimes when you're kind of in the mood to masturbate, but you decide to do it anyway, and you're only like rocking with like a full chub,
Yeah,
but you eventually come. But it's like, nah, this wasn't.
it's like I've had better.
I worked.
I've had worse, I think, but
Like I worked so hard for this, and I don't know why. I should have just wrapped that shit up a long
it
time
just
ago.
coughed dust.
Yeah, that's how watching this movie felt. Well, I would just peek that.
Yeah, whatever.
Whoopsies.
Yeah, fuck that movie. It's the payoff is in the last 15 minutes. I feel like,
Yeah.
and it's a really good one. Probably the reason why I remember it so well is because I probably only watched the last 15 minutes because there's this whole like fucking thing about like, oh, I want to be with her. No, I'm gonna be with her.
The Robin Banks. And
But we're yeah.
so weird. I don't get the plot of that movie.
Sleepover Bandits 99.
Nighty
I'm gonna
night.
stay over.
God. I mean, if you're really interested, go watch it.
You should watch it. You should watch it for our commentary because there's some generally like off the wall moments that really made me laugh. Like when they crossfaded to
The fucking lighthouse.
the lighthouse, and I thought that Bruce Willis's character was like dreaming of a lighthouse, and I was like, what the fuck is happening?
I like how they just like cut to the next scene, like when they start to fade a little bit. And it's just like,
And then
boop.
there was it was a fade. So again, they were doing another crossfade. But in the middle of the crossfade, they just hard cut to the rest of the scene, and like I don't know, I just noticed that shit because I edit our videos, and crossfading is a thing we got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Boom.
I want a catchphrase, or like I want to feel right whenever I'm like, hey everybody, you're listening to like is it like a weird late night radio that we're doing? Like, it is late night, and it is sort of radio. It's internet radio, but
Internet radio.
I mean that's what it's called.
Well, what else is just radio then?
What do you mean?
Like, a podcast is internet radio. It's not live. So then
It can be.
But what then what's just like radio?
Radio, FM radio,
Oh, yeah.
AM radio.
What the hell does FM and AM stand for?
Fuck 'em and ass 'em. I don't
Fuck
know.
them and ass them.
Or
Thanks.
ain't it early morning and fairly late at might.
Nice,
Yep,
dude.
Nailed it.
Nice.
Really, I don't know. It's probably just describing the frequency because I think one's higher, one's lower.
Yeah.
AM band, FM band. That's like the I don't know. Who knows?
So-
No one knows. It's a mystery. They just decided to go with
Just
it.
roll with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the first thing they teach you in radio school. What is What's FM and AM? You just roll with it. Nobody knows. Next question. You in the back.
You're in the back. What do you want? It's like, well, we had to split it up somehow, so we said A, and we didn't want to do Z because we wanted to leave us some room just in case. So we said F is, you got B, C, D, E, and then you have F. So you got like what 5 channels you could fit in between there, between A and F.
Yeah.
And then you got the rest of the alphabet,
And then you have FM too.
FM too.
Because
This time it's personal.
yeah, I was gonna say the squeakle.
Squeakle. Is that the Alvin and the Chipmunks?
Yep, it
Oh
is.
man, that's so
Oh
bad.
jeez.
They went for it though. That was their only
Whatever.
opportunity to do it.
Circle back to your catchphrase. That's how we got on this topic. Of, I mean, like, I guess I could understand maybe why, because there's a couple YouTubers that I watch that have like a kind of
Top of the morning.
a signature thing.
Top of the
yeah.
morning.
Yes, Jacksepticeye happens to be one of them. Cub Scouts. I mean, like, he does some stuff like that. He
We
has
should
like,
have a show called Chub Scouts where we just get a halfie and then we just we talk about our day.
just gonna. I mean, like, I got a halfie right now.
Oh, okay. Anyway,
Yes.
I like Giant Bomb has a fairly like their intro, which encompasses all of them speaking. They also have something like that where they're it's like, oh, I'm Brad Shoemaker, and so to the left of me is blah blah blah, and then they talk about their day, and then the next one, and which
Yeah.
would probably be easier with a larger like cast of people.
Yeah, but just us.
Just us.
I like that you. I like that you pretty much start every video with "We back,"
Yeah, that's a fun thing. We back.
or just like, "Hey everybody." Like, I just like, I don't know, it's simple and I like it. It's not like obnoxious. Like, I fucking hate when I if I click on a video from Jacksepticeye and it's just like whoosh, it's so fucking loud. I'm like, oh god, please, I don't want to deal with this. I just want to watch this fucking video. I don't, and like,
Come on, Sean, aren't you a little old for this? A little whiplash, huh?
I mean, like, I get that it's his thing, like, and that, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's loud, and I sometimes I forget the volumes like all the way up, and I'm like, oh well, looks like I'm deaf now.
I'm a little scared boy. Loud
I don't-
noises.
I'm just like, I don't like this. And sometimes when I'm at work, at the Pokemart, I worry that if I watch a video and then my volume's all the way up, I'm in the back and people like out in the store, if they walk by the room, like the back door, they can hear it. I'm like, oh, they know what I'm doing. They know
Jacking off.
to Jacksepticeye.
They just hear that.
I've continuously worried about that before. That's the reason I don't go on Tumblr anymore.
No one's got to pop in the back and be like, what are you doing back there? Except for me.
I mean, like, there's been multiple times where I've just been scrolling through Tumblr.
I just live with it, dude.
My Tumblr A, and something has shown up, and I'm just like, I have to fucking live with this now. I don't want to live with this anymore.
I give
want to
it,
die.
it's a 3-strike rule for me. If porn pops up 3 times unexpectedly, I close Tumblr. I go to something else. I go check up on my Magikarp or something.
Yeah. Ugh, jeez. Except lately I've been playing a lot of Harvest Moon.
Yeah.
So.
Been bringing your, what is it?
Game
SP,
Boy Advance SP,
yeah.
lime green, just like my car.
Because you're a special person.
Yeah, it is. I think it's like a special edition color.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong, but I think so.
Kia Soul Color.
That's exactly what it is. Alien green.
GBA brought to you by Kia.
GBA brought to you by. I mean, like, who's like the CEO of Nintendo?
Like currently? Wait, CEO or what are you asking? Who's the president?
Yeah, I guess CEO. Ah, whatever. The fucking owner, Mr. Nintendo.
All right, so Of America, it's Reggie Fils-Aimé,
Oh yeah, actually you're right.
Mr. Meatman himself.
Yeah, I know what he looks like. He's like a bigger
He's a big man.
dude. Yeah, yeah. I know what he looks like. There's a guy I follow on YouTube. He posts just like Nintendo news, and he always talks about Reggie.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way, but like
He's a very charismatic dude.
Yeah.
He loves what he does. And, like, what did he... I think
like
he, like,
that.
sold shoes before he did this. Yeah, wild.
I just like I just like how involved people are. Like the owner, the CEO of the Pokemart, is very involved.
Yeah.
And like there's some companies
Where they're not.
like a company I worked for before, who didn't give a fuck all about anybody, and he would continuously just like play golf, and anytime there was an issue,
Nice.
he would be like, just pass off to somebody else.
Yeah, dude. I bet they're making multiple times more money than we are.
Yeah, well, I don't know. The company I worked for, I made fucking like next to minimum wage, so. Which in Missouri is
Oh, wait, are you
gold
talking
fucking
about-
not Dolly General.
The
I'm talking about Patricia's.
Yeah, I was going to say, you could talk about sex stuff. We talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I could see that company, that owner.
I mean, it's like a local business, but it's not like a corporation like Walmart or whatever. But it's like a big local business. Like it has like 3 stores in Missouri, and then there's a couple stores in Oklahoma, and there's like a store in Illinois and a store in Kansas.
They don't know about the Kansas one. That one snuck in.
But I mean, like
don't tell anyone about the secret Patricia's.
the secret Patricia.
That's what it's called.
I mean, I think it used to be called Priscilla's.
Oh, okay.
So if anyone ever, I knew, I knew who had been around for a while, because
they would
came
call
in. They're
Priscilla's.
like they come in like,
Yo, is
"Wasn't this-"
Priscilla working?
I wish I'd say that, but they would come in. They're like, didn't Priscilla's used to be here? And I'm like, it's the same company. What happened is the
Hostile takeover, bitch.
I can tell you I think the owner of the company, the founder, named not Priscilla. It's just a woman. I think her name was like Terry.
Patrice.
Terry or something.
Terry with a P. Pateri.
Terry.
Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl. The owner of the company, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think her name was like Terry or something. But she sold the company.
Okay.
And then it was renamed Patricia's. So, I don't know. That is a good company. I mean, like not a good company. It's a good
company.
good fun job.
Okay.
I love selling sex toys.
Yeah, I can imagine it being fun time.
Not in like a dirty way.
Yeah, of course. No, and then it's like people need to know about that stuff, and there's such a taboo behind it that they're often discouraged.
Yeah, and like that's what bothers me, that's what bothers me a lot, because I go into stores like that on my own because I'm a fucking human being.
And you just want to see what's new. It's like, oh,
I love seeing
they got
what's
a new
new.
Cooter Smasher, Cooter Smasher 3.
Let me tell you.
I wish they named it like video games.
I went into a store with my roommate recently.
Recently, okay.
No, not Patricia's, but we went into another store.
Go on.
No, I mean,
no. Say it. Just
it's Dr. John's.
okay.
I don't know what you're thinking.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. But I had always heard about these, but when I worked at Patricia's, we never sold them. We only sold like the pocket pussies and
Cooter Smasher Light.
and like we as in I still work there or whatever. But Patricia's has those like ones that have like the fake ass or whatever, and you can like there's like listen. Shit gets wild.
No. What are you even talking about? Like underwear? Like
I'm
lingerie?
talking about like toys, adult toys.
Oh, okay.
But they make
it's a stroker with a fake booty.
It's kind of like
It's a whole thing.
No, it's like a whole big thing.
Yeah,
it's like
I've been on the internet for a while.
yeah. So I had always seen these. It's like
Is it one
essentially
with the Dr. John on it?
Yeah, it has a Dr. John on it. It's like the female version, so like it has like a dick. And I had seen him online. I seen him in like the AVN magazines that we used to get when I worked there. But we went into this Dr. John's place near where we live, and they had one there, and it was like out and on display, and I was fucking shocked.
There's a bottle of lube right next to it. It says, "You know what to do."
That's exactly how'd you know, man? It's like you were fucking with us.
I've worked there.
But Like I said, I was surprised because I had never seen one of those in person. And
Wait, so you never seen one that was like a
for like, so I've seen like I've seen dildos and vibrators and shit. Like
I've seen a penis.
I've seen
a Dr. John.
a dick.
You fucker, this is a PG company.
You fucker, this is a PG company. You bitch.
You bitch.
Oh god. But like I said, these things like that, like these strokers that are made for men, they're like a whole big thing.
Oh, okay.
Like
so,
they're almost like life sized.
Yeah.
But just like the bottom half. So this was like the female version, life size.
It's got a Dr. John on it.
Has a Dr. John.
Okay,
yes.
yeah. I was confused if you were surprised that you saw the one with a Mrs. John or Dr. John on it.
No, because I had seen them, but I had never seen one in person. And those things are fucking huge, and they're like almost $200. No, not like the dick on them,
Okay.
but like the toy itself. Like I said, it's like almost like a life size,
Sure.
like body part, and it's so weird. It's so weird seeing it because I had never seen one.
Functional butthole?
No.
Okay.
It was just the dick and balls, and like the
Functional
it
balls?
like went up. It was like the top of the thigh, like the very top, and then it like went all the way up to the belly button.
Oh, so you could lick that navel.
I guess, or if you can just use your hands there for support.
Giving them CPR while you're doing it.
Oh God!
Breathe.
Like I said, I was just shocked, and like very few things shocked me. But I like to think I'm pretty sex positive, and it always makes me feel really sad when I see people like shame others. And one thing I fucking hate is if I see a dude go in with like a girl, and I'm like, hey, what are you guys looking for? And the dude's like, oh, she don't know what she wants. I was like, I'm okay. All right.
Oh, is there a third person coming in? Because I bet as sure as hell you don't. You just fucking
Boom. Got him.
got him. Get him.
But
Sick 'em.
it just sucks because I always hate that. I'm like, man, I'm sure you have made her orgasm so many fucking times. Like, you're the only one who knows her body. Like, it just sucks. But
I'm sure that it's the same person where, like, if the girl would be like, oh, I just touched myself. It's like, why would you do that when I'm here? It's like,
yes,
motherfucker.
it's like, stop.
Yeah.
How about we just don't? I mean, I don't know if you've ever been with people like this, Mike, but like I've definitely been with people who are not at all.
Who shame you for?
They're not at all focused on like my sexual pleasure.
Oh, okay.
Like they're essentially there like just to use me as like a fuck sleeve or something. Like
I mean, if you're into that.
some people are, but like
Not this boy.
no, I mean like
He wants that TLC.
yeah, I want to be cared for.
Tender loving cock.
Oh my fucking god, I fell right for that one. I fucking fell into that trap.
You were so like, I
Son
feel
of
at
a
home, and then I
bitch.
pulled a little Looney Tune string on the stick, and
Fucking
it
Looney Tunes string.
a box closed around you.
Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch.
Oh my god, yeah, I fell for that one. Whatever. Like
Whatever.
I don't know, sex for me can be pretty emotional.
Hey, it's a physical connection. Also, it doesn't have to be. You know,
It doesn't have to be,
You do
but-
you. You figure out what's good for you. People listening,
Yeah.
Raphael.
Raphael, thanks, man.
Thanks.
Shout out to you,
Yeah, Raphaniel.
Raphaniel. Honestly, I love that name. That was like it's like smart, Raphaniel.
Yeah,
Just because it's like it's funny.
you put that on your resume.
Raphaniel,
Raphaniel.
Raphael, Raphaniel.
They're gonna think that. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Moving on.
Okay,
So you listened to my solo cast. How
I
that?
did.
You like that, huh?
I love that.
I listened to a little bit of it, and I say the and all and like and all the time. Just it's a bad.
You didn't realize that, did you?
I think I have like a little bit more room when I'm listening or when I'm like conversing with someone else
Yeah.
because I'm able to have a conversation. But like when I'm doing it on my own, it's like I'm formulating something. Like I can't be silent. Like when someone else is talking, I can be silent and formulate what I'm going to say next. Whereas if it's just me, it's only me. I got to keep the ball going on my own.
Yeah. And I like that you mentioned like me doing one sometime because I think it's a good idea, and I like that you did it just because it is like a little like an interview, like a little personal interview.
Yeah.
Like, hey, like this is me like in my bare bones because like
So what I want to talk about.
yeah
Because we like we're like pilot and co-pilot, where we both have control, but we both generally know where this is going. Like we don't sway.
sometimes
Well, You know what I mean? Like we have
Yeah.
a course plotted out, and you could turn it left, and I'll turn it right a little, and then we'll autocorrect from there. But when it's just you, you go in with one thing, and you can change it to whatever you want, and that was kind of cool. But I don't know if that's a thing I want to do on the regular. For me, like I definitely want you to do one, maybe not in place of a regular podcast, maybe just like as a side thing, because I like doing these way too much.
Yeah, I enjoy. Again, I don't know. Well, like for those of you who don't know, because I don't think Mike mentioned it, we got floors in my trailer. So
yeah, he was floating around the whole time. It was fucking wild. He had like hook shot around. His dog had a little jetpack on. It was real cute.
She's very cute. Except when she's fucking not. Except when she's pissing everywhere.
Pissing.
She shits outside. I mean, she's
sitting everywhere.
Fuck.
Just pissing and sitting.
Pissing and sitting.
Sitsu.
Sitsu. No, I mean she'll pee on the floor sometimes, and the cat wants to go sit in it. And I don't know why. It fucking blows my mind. Every time she does, I'm like, no, cat, walk away from the fucking piss pile.
You just turn on the shower, throw the cat in there.
I don't know. I think she kind of likes water.
Oh, that's cute. I like cats that like water.
Sometimes she'll play. Like, okay, so in my roommate's bathroom's attached to his room. It's like in his room.
Oh, okay.
So whenever he takes a bath or anything, sorry, I'm just putting you out there like that. But whenever he takes a bath,
doesn't listen.
No, he doesn't. But in case whatever, someday, I don't force him. But he'll leave his like bathroom door open, and Belle, his cat, will go in there, and she'll just like stick her paws in the water and just play with the water. Yeah, it is. I have been.
It's
told
a weird
it's very
snake fish in there. I want it.
Oh my god, the dog always sits in the bathroom with me when I'm in there. Even like if I take a bath.
Is that why the peanut butter was in the bathroom?
I've got no fucking words. I'm not a gross person. Jeez.
Sometimes like people just like to have a little bathroom snack. Just scoop out a little peanut butter and wash your hands and wipe. Don't do any other option.
And wipe.
Don't do any other. Don't do any other order, okay?
Wash your hands first and then wipe.
Yeah. And then wash your hands again.
And then wash your hands again. All right, sweet, nice.
You don't want to get peanut butter between your ass cheeks.
I don't know where this is going. I'm trying to like picture this in my head,
snacks.
but I don't want to.
Look, I have a proposition for you. It's a brave new market for you for people to enter. It's called Risky Whiskey.
Why is it risky?
Oh, I'm sorry, everyone who's not in on that inside joke. It's gonna go up Friday. The commentary.
Yeah.
You'll
get there.
It's called Bathroom Snacks.
Bathroom snacks.
It's just a little snack for your bathroom.
Bat snacks.
Who's eating the snacks? You or the bathroom? Both.
Both.
Well, it's going in you, and then it's going in the bathroom.
It's going. You know what? You're fucking not wrong. It's like
if you sit long enough, it's gonna be for both.
This man's a goddamn genius. You're hired.
Yeah. Oh, that was a big red bar.
Oh, jeez, I didn't look at that. Oh, I'm sorry.
AKA BRB.
BRB.
Yeah.
What is that?
Be right back.
Why
big red bar.
Big. Oh, look at you, clever.
Oh, I'm so smart. That's why I have my own. I have a proposition for you. I have a business idea.
Yeah.
It's a podcast where I talk a lot of nonsense, and you just nod your head and let me go with it. See, you're already doing it. You're hired.
Nice. Thanks.
You start now.
Speaking of red and white and blue.
Oh yeah, you want to talk about 4th of July? I almost got away with not talking about 4th of July.
At that.
Oh.
So, 4th of July is tomorrow, technically. Did you do any like kind of traditional things? Did you ever do anything?
There was a family member that we would always like go to their house and light fireworks. Unfortunately, I was always too little to do any of the fun ones. Yeah. And now fireworks. Now that I had to spend my own money to get fireworks, I often just don't do anything.
Yeah.
I think last year I went to the 7-Eleven with my sister, and then we came back home and played Splatoon.
Aw.
Yeah.
I can't remember what I did last year. Actually, I think I was on vacation. Yes, I was on vacation because I was in D.C., and I saw the fireworks display from National Harbor.
Oh.
Which was pretty cool. But I know in the past, it was almost like this every year. My uncle, I have an uncle.
Uncle Bad Touch.
And this was not Uncle Bad Touch.
Uncle Good Touch.
Not Good Touch either. I don't know how to recover that. Anyway, he lives he actually lives about 10 or 20 minutes from me now.
Mm-hmm.
But before, when we'd always go down to his house, and he lives, I don't know, kind of in a little bit more country area than I do, and we would always do like a little fireworks display every year for 4th of July. It was like all family, and it was always really fun. And again, I was also too little to like do any of the fun things. But then as we got older, he kind of stopped doing it every year, just because also family starts to fight a lot, and so it just wasn't a thing.
Yeah, one kid turns trans, and all of a sudden, I'm just kidding.
I mean, like, for real though, I have family. I don't know if I mentioned this on a podcast or not. The last time, the uncle I'm talking about specifically was like the first member of my extended family to accept me.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So like my parents came around, eventually they got there, but then that specific aunt and uncle, because they're married, they were like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, we get it. That's cool. Like, and maybe we don't get it all the way, but whatever, live your life.
Yeah.
And so they were very excited.
They're
to
like,
see me.
I married my cousin, so you can do whatever you want.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding.
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
I don't want to imply incest in your family.
there's not incest that I know of, so I'm just gonna leave that out there.
Okay.
That's why I said that I know of. But I don't know where I was going with that. Oh yeah, but the last family thing I had, which was like, I don't know, almost a month ago, a couple weeks ago or so, I did have aunts and uncles that, actually aunts and maybe an uncle that refused to touch me or even hug me, or even they didn't want to talk to me. But you know what? These people are fucking crazy in my opinion, so I didn't care. Because these are the type of people, according to my sister, my older sister, one of my aunts,
Your new older sister.
my new older sister, my surprise older sister,
Surprise.
said that one of my aunts looked at her dead in the eyes, started to smoke a bowl of marijuana, and said, God will cure my emphysema. And I fucking believe her, because that's how these fucking people
Jesus
are.
has got my back.
So I'm completely okay just not associating with them. So, but, so like I said, now that we don't do anything, and you're right, yeah. But I was just curious if you had done any traditions or anything. I don't think we had talked about this ever in like the
No.
couple years that we've known each other. So
Fireworks are dope, though.
I really
Turns
like
out lighting things on fire and watching them explode, pretty fun.
Yeah, and like where I live now, none of that's allowed. No, I mean, no fireworks, none of like those fountains. We can't even have sparklers.
What about snakes?
No, none of them.
What about pop rocks?
No.
What
They
about-
get really mad. There's like a Facebook group, and people always fucking complain on there
Yeah.
because people are like throwing off like pop rocks and all those like snakes, and they're like, "Why are you doing that? It's such a fire hazard." And I'm like, literally do it in your fucking driveway and you're fine. Like,
Yeah.
that's something I actually kind of miss about living in my parents' house, because even though they live like way closer to the city, which fireworks are still prohibited, we could do like those fucking snakes and those fountains and stuff in like the middle of the street and not get in trouble for them. And I kind of miss that. But now I live in a trailer in the middle of the country, which you would think, but nope, none of that shit. And I don't want to get fined. So, I don't know. How do you feel? I mean, how do you feel about America's birthday? How old is America turning today?
Oh, fuck.
2017?
That's a good one. I like that.
I mean, some people think so.
Jesus walked through Wisconsin and he said, "Let there be
Wisconsin.
America."
Let there be America.
America. It's got to be like what? It was it 1776?
Fuck if I know.
I think it.
Let me just Google this.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go on record 1776. So what? Because I think they just had.
How old would that turn at?
Huh?
1776. How old would America be then this year?
Fuck. All right, you ready to watch me do some math?
How old is America?
Hey Siri.
I don't have Siri.
States of America was founded in 1776.
Oh, nailed it.
Look at that shit, Mike.
All right, so
How do you
here's
fucking
why I
know?
know that. Because Soldier 76 is named after the
Oh,
year
fucking
America was
God
founded.
damn it. Are you fucking serious?
Yes, I am being serious.
Oh, Lord. That fucking makes sense. I always wondered that. I'm like, why 76?
Yeah,
Whatever,
yep.
I guess.
Yep. He's a good old boy.
I'll fucking
He's
die.
a crack open a cold one.
Jesus. 2017.
Yeah,
no,
thanks.
1776.
'Cause I could do
It'll
the
be
math, but it's hard to visualize.
41 years old this year.
9 more years and we turn 250, quarter century.
Boom. We
Quarter,
old.
quarter of it? No, not a century. What?
A century.
Quarter of a millennium. What's the turn of the millennium?
Dude,
Millennial?
I have no idea.
What's 1,000?
I don't know.
Century's 100.
I thought a decade is 10.
We need to go higher, not lower.
This is your fucking. I think a century is 1,000.
No, century's
No,
100
100.
because centuries.
What the fuck?
Because it was a turn of the century, but that's just because it turned another 100 years. What's
Is the name
20?
of 1,000?
Because we're in the 21st century.
A millennium.
Millennium. I was close. All right.
Yeah, we're
quarter-
millennials. Duh.
I guess that makes sense.
I don't know.
'Cause
That
the
doesn't make
beginning-
sense to me. I just made the
Because we
reference.
turned in. Because we're a group that's coming of age during the new millennia. 2000.
Oh yeah. Shit, you're
Yep.
right.
Yep.
Well, I wasn't fucking born in the 2000s, so.
You still count. No, you were coming of age. That's why like there's millennials
yeah,
and like
yeah.
that are born in the 90s, and I can't remember what the cutoff date is, but
I think the cutoff year for millennials like is 96. Like 96 is the last year. So if you were born in 97 and beyond, you're in Generation Z, I think. I have this fucking argument with my sister all the time because she claims that she's like, I'm a millennial. And I'm like, okay, I got it. But I think like genuinely, like according to the math, like you're not. So
wait, the cutoff, like if you were born after 96.
like if you were born in 97 to whatever point of year.
No, because I'm a millennial. All right, Google.
Mike, I'm saying
Oh.
so look, here's like the bar. I think it's like 1980 something to 96. Like the last date to be considered a millennial, like the last year is like 96.
Oops. I don't know how to spell millennial. I just-
Miliano does. Sorry.
Help me
No,
out.
L. There you go.
There we go. Thanks, Google. Oh, I was worried.
Yeah, so following generation. No, X, yeah, Z.
All right.
So the mid-
Wikipedia, what do you got for me?
I don't know if it'll actually tell you, but I was reading an article about it.
Echo boomers. What the fuck? That's a wild name.
Yeah, it's really weird. This is like a not that I really want to condone and like
There's no precise states for when
fucking whatever.
demographic research typically use the early 1980s as the starting year and the mid 1990s to early 2000s as an ending year.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Again, not that I really want to like promote them, but I'm going to do it. BuzzFeed did this really cool thing where they talked about like generations to the ages. So they talked about like the generations and like what defined each generation and just really fun particular things about them. Man, I have ADD. You cannot do that.
Sorry, I set my Tumblr to auto scroll.
Oh my lord. So I thought it was kind of cool just to like, it's like a cool thing, and it talks about like just different generational culture, and that's like one of the only things from BuzzFeed I actually will recommend. Not that they're bad, but I've heard that they're not the best company to work for, to be honest.
I haven't seen great things from them. Anyway, you want to end this bitch?
Yeah, sure, let's wrap it up.
All right. I was gonna be like, "Fuck you guys," but no, I love you guys. Thank you for listening.
So you can fuck us, right?
Right in our dollar hole, put $1 in my pocket, and hit up our Patreon.com.
Also, if you feel like it, follow us on
/two5.
Twitter.
Oh yeah, we have a Twitter.
Twitter.com/two5.
Oh what?
Yeah.
How'd you spell 2-5?
I think I don't know if I had to do 2.5 or 2.5 cast. Oh no, I think I did 2.5 cast.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
fuck me.
We don't even know our own Twitter.
Stop.
Ah, I fucked up.
Oh god. Because I think I was so set on 2.5 and it was taken. Yeah, there we go.
are.
2.5 cast.
Dude, welcome.
I haven't tweeted anything yet. But
Okay, you got to do that.
yeah, I know. I just don't know what to tweet.
Oh, we have 2 followers. They're probably bots.
Thanks, bots.
Thank you.
Whatever.
All right.
Anyway, bye.
Bye, guys.